All right, well, Nintendo just revealed the Nintendo Switch 2 with an official trailer. So everything that we've seen with all these leaks, turns out it's true. Let's just go over all the things that were said and all the things that Nintendo basically revealed here. It's going to be a larger console with a bigger screen. The Joy-Cons are going to be elongated and have new functionality. One of the things that was very subtle about the trailer is that, yes, that optical sensor is going to be part of the Joy-Con. They don't make a big fuss about it, but if you look here, you can see it. It's right there on the screen. So it's like just above that charging port for the Joy-Con. So it will be happening. And I believe, let's take a look at it real quick, that they kind of show off the functionality of it in a tease. So like around the 1 minute and 12-second mark, you can see them racing around on a surface. I believe that has everything to do with the fact that it has an optical sensor. So there you go. Nintendo Switch 2. I'm showing footage, of course, of the trailer as I'm talking about this, because if you hadn't seen the trailer from Nintendo themselves, I'm glad I was able to provide it for you. I think the name's fantastic. Nintendo Switch 2. That's really all you should be doing at the end of the day, is if it's a better, more powerful version of the Switch with a couple new extra functions. It's good for just out-of-touch parents, people that are not into video games at all. The Wii U was very confusing marketing-wise to parents. They thought it was an accessory to the Nintendo Wii in large, like, mass, and that ruined console sales because it just seemed like a really, really expensive extra gimmick to the Nintendo Wii when it wasn't. And now with the Nintendo Switch 2, you can't really make that confusion. It's a sequel console. And nobody gets confused about a sequel console. When the kid says up and down, left and right, mommy, mommy, I want a Nintendo Switch 2, the parent knows what to do at that point. It's okay, it's the second one. We already have the original one, but we need this new one, I guess. You know, and yeah, so I think this is going to be a huge, huge success because, well, the Nintendo Switch was a huge, huge success. And now people can be excited about the next big thing. And again, the marketing is fantastic. Nintendo is just across the board, I feel like, doing everything people are supposed to be looking for when it comes to iterating on a huge success. Yeah, do we all love, like, hugely innovative things from Nintendo? Some of us do. I certainly do as a Nintendo fan, but also I feel like sometimes we need this every generation or so. Like with the Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo was just a NES with much better graphics, much better sound, and more buttons to be able to do more things with. But at the end of the day, it's just a souped up NES. And I thought that was brilliant. And it made me super excited as a kid. And everybody knew what it was. It was a sequel to the original NES. Nintendo Switch 2 is exactly that. It's just a Nintendo Switch, but 2. All new generation, all new graphics, a couple more extra features, and yeah, all new games. So, of course, I'm super hyped. Also, they showed off Mario Kart 9. Who knows if that's what it's going to be called, but yeah, let me show you here something that's really interesting about Mario Kart 9 here. It's the fact that it has a redesign of Donkey Kong. Everyone else, well, actually, like, frankly, Mario also has a bit of a rounder face, I feel like. I think that it's, you know, a little more like Super Mario Wonder. So I think that, like, we're getting, like, more rounded out faces for the Mario characters here. Peach's eyes might be a bit bigger here, too. That's a bit hard to tell at the moment. But there you go. Right there is Donkey Kong. And people are saying that he looks like his movie iteration. I think it's like a hybrid of the 90s Donkey Kong before Donkey Kong Country and the movie version Donkey Kong. But I think, like, the movie version Donkey Kong also was supposed to be like a blend of Rare's Donkey Kong redesign and the original arcade version Donkey Kong. Or I guess if you want to talk about his final design before his huge redesign, it would be Donkey Kong. I believe it's called Donkey Kong 94 because it's Donkey Kong on the Game Boy. So yeah, I'll throw up footage of that too, just to kind of show you what I'm talking about. So yeah, Peach looks a little bit rounded too with bigger eyes. I could just be gaslighting myself, but I think that's also the case here. So yeah, we got a little preview of Mario Kart 9, which, you know, shocking. You would think that they would make an all new trailer for this, but no. Anyways, there's going to be a whole presentation about it on April 2nd. And that's a little bit of time to wait. I was kind of hoping that that's when it would release, not when we'd have a direct about it. But hey, what can you do? Hopefully, again, it releases before the halfway point of this year. Super excited. A huge Nintendo fan. People sometimes don't believe that because I can be critical of Nintendo and stuff like that at times. But when they do something right, you will hear me champion and be super excited more than anybody. So here we are. We are now walking into next generation Nintendo hardware into 2025. Hope you're excited. Hope you stick with me along the way as we learn new things about the Nintendo Switch. And I appreciate you clicking on this video and seeing what I thought. I think it's badass. I think that we're going to have a great time this year. So I don't know. And it's not like the Nintendo Switch even slowed down, really. There was always some good content every single year for the Nintendo Switch. But, I mean, now we're going to have Metroid Prime 4 Echoes and freaking Nintendo Switch 2, which means that they're going to have, like, exciting launch titles and stuff like that. It's going to be a good year for Nintendo fans. So, yeah, I can't wait. I can't freaking wait. Tell me what you think is going to launch this year. I think I already did a video on that. If you want to see a video about like my predictions about what I think the first year of Nintendo Switch 2 is going to look like, I'll put that in like the video description as well as at the end screen. But if this is all you wanted to check out, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And we'll see you again soon. All right. See ya.